just blown out of here. They have been so wildly popular, but leave it to Bethlehem Lights to say, yes, we could keep it the same this year and everybody would be just as happy. But no, we're going to make it even better. So we're going to tell you about that. You have new timer functions here, which is great. We cannot get enough of these. In fact, more than 285,000 sets have already been ordered. We're doing them on a buy more, save more. So your first set is just is $29.90. Each set after that, $26.90, and free shipping and handling. Oh yeah, and on the Easy Pay, get them home starting at $7.47. I'm here with my friend Chad Johnson. Okay. This is the thing you get for holiday and they never put away.
It's year-round lighting.
You're seeing them in kids' bedrooms. You're seeing them like 4th of July. You're seeing them used for harvest. Like, you can't get enough of them.
You can't, because you'll take your spring boxwoods, you'll put some lights around them, and all of a sudden you've got year-round lighting.
Yeah, it's so great.
Easy, simple.
So what is
better.
A fairy light?
So this is a fairy light right here. So this is basically, I'll have you hold the battery box. It's smaller than a deck of cards. It is an 8-foot strand with 24 lights that's totally posable, and you can see I'm moving all the way over here. It's basically floral wire with little lights embedded in it. That's so simple and easy to decorate, but the magic is that the wire virtually disappears so that you can have displays like this right here. And that's actually a set of 3 in that close right there.
Nice. All right, well, let's go through your choices because we have 2 choices for you. We have Harvest Multi, which you can use, and only 2 dozen remaining in the Harvest Multi, and we also have them in clear. You will get a set of 3, and this is how they're going to come on these little tubes, so super easy to get them home. They're not going to be tangled up, so you can get a set of clear or a set of the Harvest Multi, and they have been wildly popular, so I would not wait. And they come with a remote.
And so brand new for this year, in addition to having more lights, longer light strand, more features, we have a remote control right here.
And it's a remote control that makes sense. Like, I'm not wondering which buttons to push.
No, it's 3 hours, it's 4 hours. The battery box has a 6-hour timer built into it. This has 8 or 10 if you want to extend it.
Which is new, because we used to maybe see a 4 or a 6, but to have 10-hour timers, this is a game changer, especially on the winter evenings where it starts getting dark at getting darker at 4:30.
In 3 weeks from now, it's going to be dark at 4:30. You don't want a 6-hour timer. You want a 10-hour timer.
Harvest is sold out. It's
Harvest sold out. Okay.
Done. So we are down to, good news is we still have clear. Not your choice of, now we have your set of clear.
Yeah. But you do have your choice of light settings. And so you take something like this, a terrarium, that becomes year-round, or maybe in the summertime, you add lights to it, and now you have the ability to have different light settings inside. Firefly setting, you've got a twinkle setting, you've got fast twinkle, and you can just do all sorts of things. There's sort of like a psychedelic fast mode. You can go back to steady. But the cool thing is, in addition, we have a bright and we have a super bright, so that's even brighter. But if you want to change the timer mode, you hit the button once and boom, it tells you, and now it's set. And that's just one of the many different ways you can decorate with wireless.
Like having timers on our lighting features, that's not necessarily new. We've had that now for some years. But to up the game and be like, you know what, right now, I only really need it for maybe, the 6 hour or 4 hours. Then as it gets darker, I'm going to want it on 8 or 10 hours, or you're having that big party. You don't want the timer to go off.
You don't
in
want
the
it
middle
to shut
of the
off,
party.
right?
Yeah.
So some of them are built with a 6-hour timer and they just shut off automatically. We actually have a button on there that's called 24 hours. So it's going to stay on and shut off at the end of the day, or you could just keep it on.
Well, the remote makes sense. Like, I know that the remote is maybe not the biggest deal. You just want the lights, but the remote makes a lot of sense. You're not like clicking on this and saying, now what just happened? Light option, no timer, timer on, off, thank you. And then the dim.
And then take a look at this. So you're getting 3 strands.
You're pretty crafty.
And by the way, I joke about it all the time. I'm a seasonal lighting expert. I'm not a decorator. I think I got pretty good at decorating.
I think that you might call yourself a decorator from this point forward.
So this is 2 of the 3 strands. One of the biggest complaints we get from people at home is they think because you're getting 3 strands that they're enough to do their whole house. If you want to really light up, I'm going to show you a couple things that we use more than that. Take a look at this trayscape, I guess you'd call it.
Now, what's interesting is I didn't see the lights.
Yeah,
because
so
they're turned off,
it's just
which is good because during the day you don't want to see a lot of wire. Like they have disappeared. You can see, like, where are the fairy lights? You can't see them.
And then all of a sudden, bam, it turns on just like that.
And now wait, how many sets are in here?
And so I actually have I have an entire set. So there's 3 different strands in there.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
It's 72 total lights in the strand. And then again, if you want to hit the fast glisten mode, you could do that. And that just adds a dancing environment to it. Is that cool?
It's really cool. And you know what? Again, call yourself a decorator from this day forward. This is over 1,000 have been ordered.
I'm missing a candle right here in the middle. I could have done that, but we'll just move this around. And that's all done. That's beautiful. So then there's a few more things. So here's one. I did this one on my own. It's a big lantern. I have four strands in here. So this is one set.
So maybe you get 2 sets home, and then you put like a set plus 1 in here.
Yep. And so here's a little cool trick. This is what I did right here. All I did was I put the battery boxes up here. I have the sensor down there. I taped them. So now, the old days, it would be a 6-hour timer mode, and then you just set it. And if you had to change it for any reason, like when the sun sets earlier, but now with the remote control, it works through glass. I can hit the 10-hour button, I can hit the light feature button, and I can go to glisten mode. And now you have something that looks like it was really expensive, but it was handmade by me.
Can we have like a wider shot of this again? If we can come back to this, because look at this. Yes, it's great for holiday, but oh my goodness, can you imagine, and I want to show this to you, can you imagine this all year round, like out by the pool? It's amazing, and you can see it there with the video.
And the other thing is, Sandra, is that the actual light strand itself is totally submersible in water. Don't put the battery box in water, but these are outdoor safe. So if you get a Valerie Parr Hill fresh cut wreath and you want to light it, now you can light it, hide the battery box.
Nice.
It's thick enough, hide it right in there and light her wreath.
That's awesome. So $29 is the buy more, save more of $3, plus you have the free shipping and handling. These are very, very popular. I would not wait. We are down to clear only. That's clear was going to work all year round, but don't wait on the clear. It's the only order. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. So it's amazing for a holiday, but imagine this on your front porch or on your back deck, or if you're lucky enough to have the poolside, like all year round. At night, it's magical.
And again,
this is how you make memories. Like this is how the kids say, remember when mommy used to have, or remember grandma, or like this is the kind of thing that's a wow.
I agree with you, and it can go outdoors because it's completely outdoor safe. You don't have to worry about it, so it can get rained on. It is so cool. So here's an example. Here is a year-round.
Oh, here comes our decorator.
Oh yeah, here I go. Year-round cedar boxwood. Okay. All I did was hit the battery box in the back. I took 1 strand right here. You could take more if you want to. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm just gonna, it's like floral wire.
You just play one on TV.
Yeah, I just play one on TV. And by the way, I get a lot of practice from doing this. You can pinch it, the wire,
cute.
And then you're done.
Oh my God, okay, that is adorable.
It is adorable. And I can change, again, I can change the brightness. I can change the light function. I can add the timer onto it.
Okay, that is really
cool?
cute. And I'm not just saying this to make you feel good about your decorating
about
skills.
My decorating skills.
That's actually so darn cute. And what I like about it is, now I'm right on top of it, but even right on top of it, you know what I don't see? The wire, because during the day I just want the greenery, or I just want, you know, the glitz of this glitter. I don't want to see a ton of wire. You really, in this case, you don't.
You don't see anything. And Sandra, we didn't practice this, but I'm going to put you to the test.
Okay.
All right, so here is a milk container.
Now I was teasing you a little bit. Now I got to actually show what I can do.
Here's some artificial boxwoods, I guess you would call them. We get them at the, the craft store.
Yeah.
A milk container. I drop it in right there. I take my remote and I turn them on.
Okay.
This is 1 strand out of the 3 that you get. If you don't like the way you decorate, you just undecorate it and you do it again. And again, there's no wrong way to do it.
Oh, you're right. I like how it is really stretchy. So if I wanted to make it come down longer, I could. Like these have a lot of bouncy stretch to them.
So it's like, it looks dainty.
I miss some over here.
Like they're fireflies, but they're not. And it's extremely well done. And the other cool part, the difference between Bethlehem lights and what's out in the market is that these, on 1 set of batteries, 3 AA's, this is gonna last you from Thanksgiving all the way to January 1st. Nice. So don't worry about it. Put 1 set of batteries in here.
Wait, what'd you say they were just AA's? Oh, that's the kind, I'll be taking those out of my television remotes. And then my husband will say, what did you do with the batteries?
Exactly.
I'm always stealing remotes.
If you want to do one more, you can do one more.
Okay,
See if you can decorate one.
Right.
So I'll hit the on button. Ready? Boom.
Over 2,000 have been spoken for. You know, this actually is so ridiculously easy. I mean, now I'm just, you know, slapping it on
And
here.
we're showing it on spring and summer items, but take anything that you have for Christmas, add lights.
So pretty.
And it makes such a difference.
Well, you can see why these fairy lights have been so popular. I mean, look at this. We created something that looks like it should be like in a hotel or theme park.
I know, isn't that awesome?
Like to go outside. Okay, that's why it's called the fairy lights. It's magical.
It is magical.
Wow.
I made that myself.
You make a good fairy light display. That is incredible. Well, you can see why we can't get enough of these. We are down to clear only. Now's the time to pick it up. First time ever with this really souped up remote control, or remote, which allows you to do the expanded timers of the 4, the 8, the 10. It's pretty awesome. 4 easy payments of $7.48 with free shipping and handling. And on the Buy More, Save More, each one after the first, you save $3. You know, that 2 hours went so fast. I'd love to spend more time with you, but you know what I'd love to do even more? Watch